Hi, welcome to Beadaholique's Learn to Bead video series, an ongoing series where we explore the basics of creating your very own beaded jewelry. This is our first installment in which we will cover the basic types, shapes, and sizes of beads. Now, beads come in an almost infinite variety of types and shapes and colors, so we tried to narrow down the scope a bit and start with the kinds more typically used in everyday beading projects. First, there are two general material categories beads will fall into: man-made or natural. Man-made can mean any type of bead fabricated from a man-made material, such as plastic or lucite, crystal, glass, porcelain or ceramic, and metal. Natural beads are any beads that are created from materials found in nature. These beads can be made from wood, seeds or nuts, stone, pearls, or any other natural material. Now we're going to move on to the various shapes of beads. The first and most obvious shape is round, and here we have a bicone, which is two conical shapes joined at the base to make one solid shape. This is a rondelle, also called a roundel, and it's just a round that is slightly flattened. These are all spacer beads, and they're flat little disc-like beads that go in between larger beads to space out your design. Here we have some tube beads, also called noodle beads. This is a square. We have a disc, rectangular. And this is a barrel bead, which is like an oval except flattened at the top and bottom. Down here we have some just natural stone shape. And here are a bunch of chips. A lot of gemstone come in chip shapes. And this is a teardrop. And this bead is kind of a puff shape, this is a puff rectangle, but it can also come in a round shape, and when it's circular, it can also be referred to as a lentil bead because it's shaped like a lentil. Oval. Cabochon, which is any bead that does not have a hole in it and is going to be glued to a finding or a piece of material and beaded around. Seed beads, which are used for beadwork, and innumerable other geometric and novelty shapes. Finally, we're going to talk about bead size. Beads can be extraordinarily tiny, such as seed beads, or they can get quite large, especially when you're dealing with focal beads or pendants. Beads are generally measured in millimeters, and for those of you not raised using the metric system, 1 inch contains about 25.5 millimeters. One device that I always have close at hand when beading is this ultra handy little brass gauge. It's perfect for sizing up beads or converting inches to metric. Also good to have on hand are these coins just for reference. So you can size them up, and you can always know that a nickel is 21 millimeters, a dime is 18 millimeters, and a quarter is 24 millimeters. Quarter is just under an inch. And here we have all the various sizes of beads, all in round shapes. This is a 2.5 millimeter, 3, 4, 5 millimeter, 6 millimeter. Skipping 7 because 7's not as common. Here's an 8 millimeter, 9 millimeter, 10 millimeter. There's a 12 millimeter and a 14 millimeter. So that's it for Introduction to the Wonderful World of Beads. I hope you learned a lot and were inspired to start creating. Please join us next time when we explore findings.